What happens when an orca gets stuck between rocks and seems like it won't make it? When rescuers show up, something surprising and touching occurs that leaves everyone amazed. The story begins with a man named Eric Keene, who is an experienced whale researcher. One day, as he was sailing in his boat, he heard strange cries coming from a small rocky area on the shore of Andrew Rocks. When he investigated, he found a young orca stuck between the rocks, struggling and in obvious pain. This unexpected discovery marked the beginning of a remarkable rescue effort that would touch the hearts of everyone involved. The stranded orca, a 9-year-old female, had become trapped while hunting seals with her pod. As the tide went out, she got stuck in shallow waters and couldn't free herself from the rocks. Eric, who had a close connection with orca experts Janie Ray and Herman Muter, quickly informed the local environmental group called Whale Point about the urgent situation. Jenny and Herman, realizing the urgency, acted swiftly. They rushed to join Eric in Squally Channel and also reached out for help from Gigit Guardians in Hartley Bay and Fisheries and Oceans Canada, DFO. The stage was set for an extraordinary rescue mission to save a stranded and distressed orca. Approaching the stuck orca carefully, Eric and his team checked out the situation. The rocky area covered in barnacles was risky, and they couldn't just pull or lift the orca because it might hurt her. The team knew they had to be careful and find a way to help without causing harm. Following advice from John Ford and Paul Cottrell of DFO, they decided to keep the orca wet and cool until the tide came back up, giving her a chance to swim away. What happened next was a 9-hour struggle where the rescue team showed unwavering dedication and clever thinking. They used a makeshift water pump made from a hose and duct tape to soak the orca with seawater, making sure she stayed cool. They also placed wet sheets on her to prevent her skin from drying out in the hot sun. The rescuers took turns caring for the stuck orca, showing a level of concern that went beyond just the scientific side of things. As the day went on, the sun got hotter, making things even more challenging for the rescue team. The water pump they made eventually broke, making the situation even tougher. But just when things seemed bleak, the tide started to rise again. The rescue team felt a surge of hope as they got ready for the crucial moment when the orca could finally swim away. As the water slowly covered her, the young orca started making sounds again. The rescuers, watching from boats and rocks, felt a mix of excitement and relief as she, with a burst of strength, pushed herself off the rocks and into the sea. Cheers and words of encouragement filled the air as the orca swam away, her calls echoing in the water. Even though everyone was happy, there was a moment of worry. Did the orca's family leave her during the long time she was stuck on land? The rescuers anxiously waited for any sign of her family. When they heard faint replies, a wave of relief swept over the team. The orca's family hadn't given up on her, and she happily swam toward their distant calls. The human rescuers, standing together, felt a deep sense of pride and accomplishment. Each person on the team had given their best, and they would remember that day forever. It showed how much people can do to protect the amazing creatures we share our planet with. In the end, a random meeting between a whale researcher and a stuck orca turned into a story of strength, teamwork, and the strong commitment to keeping marine life safe. That's all for this video. So, what are your thoughts about this great ending? Share your thoughts in the comments section. And until then, take care.